はい、こんにちは。アイシア突破地でございます。ということで、ハーストーリー第2弾。今日はね、ちょっとこの前お昼寝してたんで、もう元気バッチリしたんで、眠くなんないと思うので、前回より元気にできると思います。ということでね、もう前回、このね、お姉さんが言ってることが2点3点してて何が正しいのか分かんなくなってきちゃった状態で、なんかおそらく、この人多重人格で、なんだっけ、女の子のなんか、ミヤじゃないよ。なんかそんな、花っていう人格と、普通の人格がある、みたいな話だったり、妊娠してるしてないとか、とりあえずこの人のおそらく旦那さんであろうサイモンっていう人が、殺されたか行方不明かしちゃって、その事件の全貌を今、この動画をね、いろいろキーワードを検索して、キーワード見つけて検索して、でいろんなこの資料を見つけ出して物語というか事件の全貌を暴いていくっていうようなストーリーで、前回もね、もう全然特に誰が犯人かとか全貌が分からぬままもう1時間以上経っちゃって終わっちゃったんですけど、続きやっていきたいと思いますね。どれやろう。鏡とかラプンツェルがすごいキーワードだったんだよね。まあちょっと続きものなんで気になることはちょっと前回の見ていただけるとどこまで進んだかわかると思います。どうしようかな。ラプンツェルで調べてみる。2階屋根裏調べたっけ。屋根裏調べた。2階調べて、ちょっとじゃあなんか新しい家買ったかどうかって言ったから家って調べてみましょう。
Sure. Yes, of course, if that would help. Will you phone the house to let me know when you want to come round? Then I can make sure that I'm there. It was my birthday.
服装が違ったりいろいろするんだよ
We were
ね。
going to have a meal at home. We had our meal. He gave me his present. I guess I didn't like the present.
そうプレゼントっていうのがなんか鏡をもらったってんで、この人多分鏡を見るとなんかもう一人の自分が見えちゃって、でなんか多重人格者だから鏡の自分と実際にいる自分が違っちゃって、それがなんか嫌だかとかいろいろあるんだろうな。プレゼントと調べてみましょう。プレゼントやっぱ出てくるね。
From when I woke up. Okay. I woke up. Simon was already up, and he made me breakfast of eggs Benedict. We both had to go to work, so we saved presents till later. I got to work, had some birthday cake.
学校の先生かな。
Birthday. Then I came home. The birthday meal was a takeaway. And Simon gave me his present, which I didn't mind. And after that, we talked about the baby. It turned into a big argument. Simon left. I was furious.
プレゼントがもらって出てきちゃって、でこの旦那さんが帰ってこなくなっちゃったんですね。
So I left.
このタトゥーね、どっからのやつでタトゥーなんて入ってないって言ってる。
I shouldn't even be drinking coffee with the baby. It's been hard trying to give it up. I think they say you can have one cup.
コーヒー、今コーヒーってちょっとキーワード出てきたね。コーヒー。
Her story is that she'd waited for him to come back. She put on my wig,
私のウ
some
ィ
of
ッ
my
グと
clothes,
私の服を着て、
pretended to
私の
be.
ふりをして。
They talked. She'd enjoyed being me. He said
7月
he
3
wanted
日。
to be with me. Then he took out a present. Another mirror.
この人が花なのかな。
Just like the one he'd given her earlier. That
サイモンっていうのは鏡職人の人なんだよね。
She went crazy, smashed the mirror. They argued, screamed. He
鏡
hit
が弱点
her.
なのか。
So she grabbed a piece of the mirror and just swung it
え
round. She cut his throat clean open.
殺してんじゃん。
She'd only meant to scare him off.
そうこれたまになんかこのゲームの世界の電気が光って画面が見てる自分浮かび上がってくるのちょっと怖いんですよ。コーヒーとあと喉をかっきったって言ってるよね。これちょっとこれ保存しておきましょう。まずだからまずコーヒーでしょうね。コーヒーコーニーコーヒー出てきた。そんなコーヒーって大事なの？
Black coffee, thanks.
ブラックコーヒーで
No
甘さは
sugar.
十分足りてるから。
Sweet enough as it is.
甘さ今キーワードじゃない？甘さダブルクォーテーションで出てたよね。
Black coffee, thanks. No sugar. Sweet enough as it is.
ほら甘さダブルクォーテーション出てる。甘さ次調べてみましょう。
Black, no sugar. Thanks.
ブラックコーヒーで
No. I've had enough coffee for today, thanks. Glass of water.
甘さいや甘さみたいなね。甘さ関係なかった。じゃあさ喉をか出てきたね。
On his throat.
彼の喉にシャッって当たってたよね。鏡で
Like I said before, it was 3, something like that. I walked in, saw Simon.
サイモンで聞くとサーモン食いたくなってくるな。
He was on the floor of the living room. His throat had been cut. There was a lot of blood.
血だらけで
He was dead.
She's dead. でもさ、この時にはさ、言ってるよね。
Her story is that she'd waited for him. Mirror.
あ、彼女が殺したって言ってるんだよね。威嚇？破片で調べてみるか。破片ないなあ。彼女俺にないもんだ。あ、彼女出てきた。29もあるんだ。見てないやつ見てこう。
Well, she has a knife. She's been cooking. I guess she's been cooking him his favorite
洋服
meal.
の色味とか変化とかさ。
She's his wife. He's
関係あるんだろうな。
asleep and she doesn't want to wake him because he's ill. That's why she's sad. Because he's ill and he might die. It's kind of a sad story, so I'm not sure how it ends.
やべ、見てなかった今ぼーっとした。いいか、こっち見てみよう。
Okay.
彼女は追われてる。
She's being chased. They're trying to catch her because she did something bad. I guess she broke the rules.
何かのルールを破ったか。
Or
あるいはそう思われているだけで彼女に非はないのかも。
maybe it wasn't her fault. She looked scared, not guilty.
無実の罪に怯えてる。
Maybe it was mistaken identity.
罪か、無実、罪で調べてみるか。さあ、お前の罪を数えろ。
I hoover, I dust every week,
掃除して1回ぐらい。
maybe less. I once asked Eleanor how often I should dust, and she said,
エレノア出てきた、新しいエレノア。
"Tell me you do it once a week, but every few weeks is okay."
エレノアって
I
誰？
think she was just trying to make me feel better. I mean, when I was there, she was hoovering every day, around an ordered house. You know how that generation is, putting on a brave front.
彼女の世代。
She has secret stashes of cigarettes. Doug doesn't even know she
Doug?
smokes. When I was there, I saw her. She has these sort of porcelain
エレノア、
bars
ダ
and
グ、
sort
新
of
しい人物
mantle
名出てきたの。
next to the Reader's Digest books. Cigarettes inside. And she still has them. I mean, last
タ
time I
バ
was
コ
there,
って
I
何が美
looked
味しい
at
の
the
か全然わ
bars.
かんないんだよね。
There was a fresh pack
ジョーカー見てすごいタバコ吸いたくなって吸ったんだけど全然美味しくなかっ
of
た。
marriage. And she still has a secret like that.
まだ秘密があるなんてね。エレノアとダグね。ちょっとこれ戻しとこう。エレノア。まずエレノアから。来たね。いっぱい出てきたね。
Yeah. I've been round to Doug and Eleanor's and they're very worried.
ダグ&エレノア。これでペア
I'm
なんだ。
sorry for them. Okay.
いいわ。
I parked up on the street. It was busy, so I had to park down the end of the road. Walked up, knocked on the door, no answer. I took my keys out of my bag and unlocked the door. The main lock was unlocked. You can tell because the key doesn't turn when you try to turn it to the left. I walked in. Simon's coat wasn't on the peg. I couldn't see his shoes in the shoe rack. I shouted out. I walked straight into the kitchen because he usually sits in there to have a cup of tea and read his paper. But he wasn't there. I touched the kettle. It was cold. I looked quickly in the living room. Nothing. So I walked upstairs to the bedroom and he wasn't there. I didn't search for him because it was pretty clear he wasn't there. I had a shower. The phone rang whilst I was in the shower. I didn't answer it. I think it was Eric. Then I was just exhausted. So I lay down on the bed.
何の話してんのこれ。
Though I didn't mean
いつの
to.
話してんの？
I woke up a couple of hours later and I was surprised to see no
あ
one
あ、サイモンがいなくなった
was
時の話ね。
And then I remembered where I was and what had happened. That's when Eric called again. This time I spoke to him. Then I called Doug and Eleanor.
エリック。
And then I decided to come and see you.
エリックって確か
Eleanor?
サイモンの上司だよね、仕事の。ちょっと待って、もう一回これ見よう。めっちゃぼーっとしてた。
Okay.
まずこれ、サイモンがいなくなった時、
It was
車を
busy,
止め
so I
た
had to park down the end of the road.
通りの端の方にノックをしたけど返事がなかった。これ家をノックしたけど返事がなか
I
った。
took my keys out
カ
of
バ
my
ンから
bag
鍵を
and
出し
unlocked
て
the door. The main
回
lock
してみ
was
たら鍵は
unlocked.
すでに開いてることが
You
分か
could
った。
tell because the key doesn't turn when you try to
車なのか
turn
家
it
なのかはっきり言うよなこいつ。
I walked
家
in.
のことだよね。家サイモンのコート
Simon's
も。
coat wasn't on the peg.
喧嘩した時この人逃げ出したらどっか出てったんだよね。で帰ってきたらサイモンがいな
I
くっ
walked straight
て、
into the kitchen because he
で
usually
キ
sits in
ッ
there
チ
to have a cup of tea
ン
and
見
read
て
his
も
paper. But he
サイ
wasn't
モンがいなかったんだよね。
I touched the kettle. It was cold. I looked quickly in the living room. Nothing.
2階のベッドルームにもいなかった。屋根裏にはいたんじゃない実
I
は。
didn't search for him because it was pretty clear
屋根裏見
he
たらないじゃ
wasn't
ん。
there. I had a shower. The phone rang whilst
シャ
I
ワー
was
す
in
る
the
時に電話
shower.
があ
I
っ
didn't
た。
answer
エ
it.
リ
I
ックから
think
だ
it
と
was
思う。
Eric. Then I was just exhausted. So I lay down on the bed and I fell asleep, though I didn't mean to. I woke up a couple of hours later and I was surprised to see no one in the bed next to me. And then I remembered where I was and what had happened.
前の夜にだから喧嘩したんだよね。プレ
That's
ゼント
when
もらっ
Eric called
て。
again. This time I spoke to him.
でなんか鏡もらってそれでいろいろあって。
And then I decided to come and see you.
ダグとクレアね。ダグとクレア。
Don't know.
OK。ちょっと他も見てみよう。
1984
1980年。
was an awful
ひどい
year
年
in
だ
the
った。
end. We were living at Doug and Eleanor's.
ダグとエレノアと暮らしてた。
My parents died in the summer. It was a hot summer. A heat wave.
1984年って言ってるのにさ、今もなんか赤ちゃんのことな
When
ん
we
とか言っ
discovered
て
the
る、ね、
bodies, it was just awful.
その辺もよくわかんないんだよね。赤
Because
ちゃ
of
ん
the
の
circumstances, then
流産
dying
者とか言いな
together
が
like
ら
that.
座りしたと
It
か
was
言ってたし
an
さ、前の動画
police,
で
a forensic entomologist. I had to look that up.
虫か
The heat. It's just awful.
ちょっとこれも保存しとこう。保存セクションに保存しまくってセクションになりまくるんだけど
Yes.
セッションだ。
I speak with Eleanor at least once a day.
エレノアって何者なんだ。
Say, it's more just-
なんか出てきた。実績のロックを解除しよう。どういうことこれ。
I speak with Eleanor at least once a day. Not that there's anything much to say. It's more just
なんで落としたの今。ダグね。だ。見てないやつ。
I got a job to contribute, you know. Doug knew someone and I got a job as a dinner lady at the primary school.
給食を作る
So it
し。
didn't matter if I could cook or not, just don't poison the
ああ、なん
kids.
かさっき誕生日で子供たちが祝ってくれたって多分給食のおばちゃんなのかな。
So you
これそうする
see,
と
it's always been complicated between me and Simon. It's never just been the two of us. There's always been pressure.
いやー、多分これ見つかったファイルなんだよね。まだ結構見てないんだよね。さてどうしようかな。友達かなんかなのかな、これダグとエクセラだっけや。罪
Yes. I thought about telling Hannah. I felt guilty
キ
after
ス
the
した後は
kiss.
罪悪感を覚えて花に言おうとした。
But then it began to feel
あ、
like
サイモン
this
と
was the
花が
way
キスした話だ
it
よね。
should be. Sharing. Like we had before. He never mentioned her to me.
一切喋らな
There
かっ
was
た
the
わ。
Simon with me and the Simon with
私と
her.
花のために二人のサイモンがいるようだった。
It was almost like it was a different Simon.
どういうこっちゃね。
But
でもなんだよ。サイモンで調べてるもう一回。サイモンはもう見たか。どうしようかな。殺人はもう最初調べたんだよね。罪、喉、破片。ああ、これだけか。ラプンツェルやブロンドもやったし、髪も調べたもんな。あとなんかあるかな。キーワードがなくなっちゃったな。さっきなんかで調べようと思ったんだけど忘れちゃった。サイモンとダグでエリックって確か上司だよね。調べたよね。調べてるよね。どうしようかな。コーヒーも調べたか。ブラックコーヒーがいい。あ、出てきた。
tastes fine to me, as long as it's black and strong.
ブラックで濃いのが好きだから。なんだよ、水じゃあ水にする？さっき水くれって言ってたから。あ、出てきたね。
No one has been in the last few weeks. We had a plumber come in 3-4
水道
weeks
工
ago.
水道管工マリオじゃないマリオ。
Yes,
喧嘩をした。
we'd fight. We've walked on the beach once, and I held Eve's head under
はい、
the
出て
water.
きた。イブ、新しい名前。あざっ
There
す。
was no one else around. It was at the far end of the beach. And
イブ。
I held her head under, and I kept it under. And for a moment, I just wanted to kill her and watch her drown. But that was it. It was just a moment. I mean, we made up after. It was a love-hate relationship.
イブって誰だ？女の子。イブ。イブって前出てきたっけ？ブに点々って出てたっけ？V だっけ？あ、これだ。ごめんなさい、タイピング遅くて。あ、これなんだったっけ？泣いてる。なんだ。これモールス信仰かなんかなんだこれ。これモールス信仰だよね。昨日見たやつ、イブ。さあ、イブ見てみましょう。
Well,
友達のイブに
my
ね。
friend Eve. I mean, she was a friend from when I was a kid. And she was always more popular with the boys, and I used to hate her for it.
幼馴染ってことか。
Really hate her sometimes.
モテるやつってムカつくよな。モテるやつムカつくから殺意覚えたんかお前は。
A police station.
警察庁に
Yeah,
世話になったこ
when I
と
was young. We ran away on my birthday.
家出したの。
Bob Dylan was playing.
ボブ・ディランって歌手だっ
And
け
we
よ。
thought we could
ボ
break
ブ・ディラン
into
が
the
どん
tour
どん
bus
な
and
って
have him take us with him.
ツアーバスに押し。
The taxi driver we paid to drop us off. I mean, we'd saved money, pinched a bit here and there to pay for the fare. He was suspicious because we were so young, so he told the police. So
Ibu to
they came and picked us up and took me back to
ポー
Portsmouth.
ツマス。ポーツマス条約ってあったよ。
Station. But
ポーツマス調べてみるか。
So my parents let me off.
イブかわいそうだな。
My mother called me Eve.
母は私をイブと呼んだ。
My mother called me Eve.
花出てきてイブ出てきてってことは花とイブなんか。花とイブ、マイネームイズ花って花とイブなんだ。なるほどね。花とイブなんだね。母。お、母いっぱい13も出てきた。新しいイブと花、2人の人格の名前が出てよかった。
It was after dinner. I'd spoken to Sam's parents on the phone. I looked up for an early night and I suddenly had this thought. I think it was something his mum had
彼
said.
のお母さん。
She'd been speaking about old stuff, sad stuff, about when we lived there, about the baby. There's some boxes in the cellar, nursery stuff, stuff we never needed and I never had the heart to throw out.
子供いるって言ったりいないって言ったり何なんだよ。
Those boxes, that pile was in the wrong place. I went cold all over. I went down there with the torch and went straight to the back. And that's when I saw the bin bags.
なんだ、バラバラしたいでもいたか。
Pulled them open,
わお、
saw the body.
まさかの。何の死体？
I screamed and that's when I called the police.
何の話してるか全然わかんねえよこいつ。
Okay. There's a girl and she's staring out of the window.
少女が窓の外にラプンツェルねえかな。
She's sad. She's trapped. She's here. She's looking out the window because her mother won't let her out. I would have been a good mother. I was young, but I would have been a good mother. She was a girl, by the way, the baby.
女の子なんだ赤ちゃんって。
We were going to call her
あ、
Sarah.
サラ出てきました名前。
Simon wanted to call her Ava after his nana,
エヴァ。
but I didn't want her to have a symmetrical name.
花が左右対称で、それぐらいだとこれイーブかな。花なんだっけ名前。
I would have been a good mother.
サラとエヴァ。てんてんてんてんてんてんてんエヴァね。エヴァはないんだ。じゃあサラ。サラじゃないよ。ないの左右対称。対象ってこの字じゃないよ。ああ、ない花エヴァ。女の子。あ、出てきた。
No, it was just me and her.
これは
Eve was the name they were going to call their first
Eve.
child. They talked about it and were going to try when it came back. Florence's family had a history of first girls,
Florence.
so they were convinced it was going to be a girl. It's hard to know if this is all true. These are stories I remember that I read when I was a child. Maybe I misread, maybe I misunderstood. Sometimes it's hard to remember what happened last week.
どういうこっちゃ。フローレンス。どんな感じだ。終わったか。まだ4。なんか止まっちゃった。フローレンス。
Florence took me home with her. Mother hadn't been expecting twins and had a healthy baby.
健康な赤ちゃんを置い
I
た。
guess she was just happy for Florence to clean up,
全然わかんねえな。
take away the evidence that this was anything but a happy occasion.
なんなんだよフローレンスって。いい香りしそうだけど。
Florence raised me in her home. I never left it. She kept me out of sight.
フローレンスに許すなんてなか
It
った。
wasn't odd for people to see me
助産師が
driving
赤ちゃんを
with
抱いてい
a
た
baby,
り。
carrying in supplies, washing nappies, that sort of thing. I never knew any different. I grew up looking out of my window and seeing her
通りの向こうにいる彼
across the
女を見て
road.
た。
I thought it was like a reflection in the mirror.
通りの向こうにいる彼女。双子なのかなじゃ
She was me. Florence was a warm, kind
フローレンスっ
person,
て何なの。誰なの。育ての人。
but she was broken, I guess. When I found her diary, I also found a biscuit tin with other stuff in it. Older papers, letters, that kind of thing. Her story was in there.
過去
I never really spoke to her about it. I was far too young to really
よく分
understand.
かっ
I
てなく
guess
て
I just put it together later, once I was older. She had loved children, planned to have a large
フローレン
family,
スっていうのはラプンツェルでいう魔女のことなのか
but her
な。
husband died in the war. And that was back when you married for life. She never felt like she could marry again. Isn't that strange? She was a widow from her 20s. But, I mean, I guess it was different then. You know, you married for life and she felt she could never marry again.
時代だね。
I guess it was harder, a war widow. One of the dead. I don't know, maybe there was more to it than that. I don't really know.
メッセージ送れないんだけど。メッセージ送れない。どうしようかな、分かんなくなっちゃったな。向かい鏡の国のアリス。はあ、行き詰まった。結構出てきたけどな。何これ。何これ。適当にやってるけどいいの？すごい適当にやってるよ。ちょっと脳の休憩だねこれは。休憩になってないか。これあれだよね。オセロだよね。プレイヤー1の勝利です。これミニゲームか。ミラータイルっていうか、ミラーって鏡って関係あるのかな。これってさ、5ロコハック5ロコハック、これあれだよね、エンディングだよね。これは顔になってんだよね。チャックズウィズクラス。どういうことや。SB ってなんだよね。スーパーバイザーかな。Y2K って言ってみるか。 係ないか。関係ないか。おっと。あ、見てるの出てきた。
I haven't been into work. I guess I've just been waiting to hear from you, hear from my husband.
これ訴えてきた時はね。警察でも調べてみるか。
When you've been married for 10 years, stuff accumulates. You could argue about anything. And he's so nice. That doesn't help. He tries to smooth things over, and that just makes it worse. We're both passive aggressive, so we never normally argue directly about anything.
喧嘩しちゃったんだもんね。
When you suspect someone of murdering their husband.
もうおっちゃんには分からん。難しい。口論、喧嘩、喧嘩の傷跡を眺めあなたは言う。車。私、生まれも育ちも葛飾市。出てきた。
I wasn't in the house all of Friday night. After the arguments.
コールの際も出て行って、私も出て行った。
I left too. I was upset and I wanted to get away.
これ言ってたよね。シカゴーだっけ、なんか変な名前のところ。エルゴーだっけ、そんな感じ。イブとハナっていう人格があるんだよな、この人。
I left the next day, Saturday. I slept for a few hours in the car. When I woke up, I came straight back. Simon wasn't returning my calls and I wanted to.
仲直りしたくてか。
I got back to the house and Simon wasn't there. And
うわ、出た。想像妊娠。つわりだよ、つわり。子供なんていねえくせによ。
Yeah. I pulled over and slept in the car. This was just by the side of the road. I was exhausted.
つわりって結構気持ち悪いんだろうな、きっと。妊娠出たもんな。つわり。ゲロはさすがにないか。ゲロはないよね。だからどうしようかな。つわりもないし、家って調べたっけ。2回もやったよな。全然わかんないな。姉妹。さあ。
When she went home, Simon had a birthday tea waiting. Afterwards, she told Simon about me, told him I was pregnant. She wanted me to move in with them, this sister he didn't know she had.
花とイブって。
She knew that instant. The look on his face.
姉妹2人。多重人格だよね。
Yeah, we were 17. It was a nice wedding, people said. Simon looked very handsome in the photos.
サイモンとてもハンサム。
His parents paid for everything, but he's an only child, so it was important to them. It was what they called a shotgun wedding, but if you looked at the photos, you couldn't tell. The dress was beautiful.
うん。
It looked like Princess Diana's. The train wasn't quite as long though. There's a great photo of the bridesmaid helping to
写真見せてほしいな。タトゥーだな。タトゥーちょっと調べてみよう。タトゥー。タトゥー。タチュー。
Oh, my tattoo. I got it to express my individuality. It's an apple and a
リ
snake.
ンゴとヘビが彫ってある。リンゴとタトゥーなんてしないって言ってたけど、この時はっけな。
No.
ほら、タトゥー入れてない。
Tattoos. He has a scar down here near his
6月
stomach,
18日でしょ。
past his hip. Cut himself with some glass. That was before.
6月18日。これは
Oh, my tattoo.
7月。何があったんだろうな。
So I moved out. Got a small bed set. Got my tattoo to mark the occasion. I was singing in a bar in the evenings, so I had some money, enough money to cover my rent. And I've been doing something similar ever since. I haven't put down any moods.
レナチグサ。
I don't exist.
私は存在しない。タトゥーを入れたのが最近のことなんだろうな。
He saw me singing
彼が歌ってる私
one of
を
my
見つけた。
shows.
彼って誰やねん。
Pure chance. Not sure I remember what he was even doing there. Afterwards, I had a drink at the bar and he came
フロー
over.
レンスかな。
We got talking.
彼って
I
誰？
knew who he was. Obviously, I knew who he was. But he didn't know who I was. He was fascinated by the likeness.
サイモンにしたの似てるってことかな。
He guessed my name from my tattoo. Told me it was a palindrome, and that would impress me. I enjoyed talking to him.
彼って誰？
Amazing to be able to sit and interact
サイモンじゃない
and
でしょ。
talk to him after all this time. He didn't tell me he was married.
浮気じゃ
I'm
ん。
not sure what he was
浮気じゃんこんなん。浮気相手か。
He later told me it was like he was dreaming,
あれかな、最初の彼氏かな。
a waking dream.
彼って誰？あれ何調べたしたんだっけ？
Oh,
リンゴとヘビね。ちょっと彼で調べてみましょう。
suicide? No. I mean, he would never do anything like that. He is not the kind of person to do anything like that. I mean, to hurt himself? No.
自殺もちょっとな。スーサイド。それないか。リンゴ。タトゥーもないしな。店。コーヒーもないし、なんかまだ調べてないキーワードあるかな。姉妹2人、サイモン、浮気やったよね。浮気ってか不倫だよねこれ。不倫はね。モールス信号。タクシー。 あ、出てきた。
It's like I told you before.
Right,
I
so you-
drove. I took the car and drove. I don't have my own car, but I have a spare set of keys. I just drove north. I wanted to think, put some space between me and them. Everything I told you before is true. I stopped at Glasgow.
これグラス
I
ゴー
was
だ、グラス
tired,
ゴー、グラスゴー、
exhausted.
グラスゴー。
I pulled out
タクシー
and I
に
hit a
使って、
car. My car was okay, but I was worried about the baby, so I went to A&E to get the okay. Everything was fine. Slept in the car. When I woke, I tried to call Hannah from a payphone. She wasn't answering.
親に電話したら
And
よ
then
け
I
ない。
decided to drive back. I had decided that she was more important to me than Simon.
サイモンよりは花の方が大事。全然わかんないぞ。
A mobile phone?
携帯電話
Yeah. Well, they have one for the Glaciers, but it's only for work.
仕事やつ
Can't remember the number.
番号は覚えてないけど、なんで覚えてないんだもん。俺でも覚えてると自分の番号
It's
ぐ
in
ら
the
い。
kitchen. I saw it plugged into its charging cradle.
充電器に。
I mean, I don't know.
わからないわ。
Something must have happened to him on his way home. He could be hurt. I mean, why hasn't he
あ
phoned?
タトゥー入ってない。
I don't know.
キッチン調べる。あ、出てきた。
No.
いいえ、
The whole thing was wrong.
不自然な点ばかり。
The bags.
袋はあ、下に入ってる
I
袋
think they're
か。
in my kitchen. You can probably check that. We never go into the cellar. It's just a place we put things we don't need. Dad used to grow mushrooms there. The bags were taped up. I think it was parcel tape up.
私たちのものだと思う。どういうこと？
Okay. I parked up on the street. It was busy, so I parked down the end of the road.
うん。
I walked up to the house. I knocked on the door. No answer. I took my keys out of my bag, unlocked the door.
うん。
The main lock was unlocked.
さっき見なか
I
った
could
これ。
tell because the key wouldn't turn when I tried to turn it to the left.
Mm.
I walked in. Simon's coat wasn't on a peg. I couldn't see his shoes on the shoe rack. I shouted out for him. I walked straight into the kitchen. He usually sits in there to have a cup of tea and read his
こ
paper.
れ見なかったさっき。
I
見たよねこれ。これ多分終わったって言えば終わるのかな。でも全然まだ事件の全部分かってないよね。水、コーヒー、赤ちゃん。あ、これ見てない。
We spent the wedding night in a hotel in Brighton.
ブラ
It
イト
would
ンの
have
ホ
been
テル
too
に
much
泊
to
ま
do
った。
more. We were saving for the baby. It was wonderful to be in the
赤ちゃんいるの
hotel
かどうかも
away
分か
from
んないんだよ
home,
ね。
just alone together. Since then, we've always tried to get away for our holiday.
旅行が習慣になった。旅行でちょっと調べてみようか。ないね。旅行どうしようかな。殺人自殺もなかったもんな。死体だ死体。おー、出てきた。
The bruise.
あざ。
I have a really fast metabolism, so stuff like that just comes and goes.
確かにさ、顔のあんまりちょっと
I don't know if there's much more that I can tell you about.
光の当たり具合かと思ってた。
I found the body.
あざだよな、あざ。もう一人の刑事の話したあざだな。刑事とあざね。まずあざから行こう。あざっす。
Bruise? Oh, yeah, no, it's nothing. I was going through the top cupboard in my
あざだったん
kitchen
だこれ。
and the chair slipped and I kind of hit the door with my face. It hurt like hell. If one of us got hurt, the other one would have to be
一
hurt
方怪我をし
too.
たらもう一方にも同じ
A
怪我をし
grazed
た。
knee, a bruise. When I lost my tooth first, we had to pull our harness to match.
やだな。
Once, I slept with a boy who was seeing another girl.
寝とった時は
The girlfriend came up to Hannah the next day and punched her in the face, gave her a huge black eye. That
本当に二
night,
人いんのかなこの
she
人。
had to do the same to me. But she almost went too far. I couldn't see out of that eye for days. She snapped a frozen piece up for me from the kitchen. So much of our bodies was synchronized anyway.
本当に同期してる。同期してるってことはこの人の中では別人なんだけど、多分同じなんだろうね。同じだから花が殴られたと思ったら自分も殴られるし、イブが生理だったら花も生理になるとかそういう感じでしょ。第3の人格もいそうだったよね。刑事。
No, it's okay. The other detective is just.
もう一人の刑事さんって誰なんだよ。
Must think it's very cool that their dad is a police detective.
お父さんが刑事なんて素敵ね。これが27日でしょ。お父さん。刑事。でも刑事で出て刑事もう一人。一人って来なかったっけ。
Yes.
もう一人、いや、
The first time we saw each other, it was
不
strange.
思議な感じだった。
We both realised at the same moment. I think we must have seen each other before, but there was this instant when we first realised it wasn't a reflection.
何を理解し
The
たの？
reflection was
自
staring
分が見
back.
てるのは鏡じゃないって。
I think I was 5. It was my birthday. My reflection was wearing a party hat and waving. I knew what party hats were from books. And it suddenly occurred to me, today must be my birthday.
やっぱりそうだよね、ほら。私は誕生
I
日だから
waved back and
多重
we
人
just
格なんだ。
spent ages waving at each other and copying each other's movements.
誕生日もちょっとキーワードっぽいですよね。
Mother wanted me to grow my hair long, but I kept cutting it myself. I wanted to look like my reflection. She always had short hair when she was little. Mother would hide the scissors, but I would find a way. Cut it with a bread knife, something like that.
ラプンツェルじゃん。
My reflection would always
人
leave
の世
her
界を冒
house
険したけど。
and go on adventures, but I never could. Mother taught me at home, and I had books and TV. TV was
もうこれでちょっと決定的だったよね。今のさ、誕生日の話で。この人が多重人格だっていうのはちょっと決定的だ。決定だ。証拠。これね。誕生日しゃべるよ。
Yes, that's my birthday. Not one of the big ones, but I guess you can see that.
どうこれで。まあまあ調べられたよね。さあ、どうしようかな。この後何調べよう。誕生日。 もう一回さっきの見てみようか。対面だね。対面で調べてみる。対面。対面これだけか。鏡に映るの映るってさ、これか。でも見たな。これも調べたよね。警察も調べたし、多重人格なんだけどな。お母さん調べたっけ？お母さん調べたよね。逮捕されたことは？逮捕いっぱい出てきた。ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って。うんこしてくるわ。OK、お待たせしました。逮捕で結構出てきたよ。
Like I said, I think I was popping out to get something, ran out of something, had to grab something. I sometimes drive too fast. If you want, you can arrest me for that.
ちょっとよくわかんない。7月2日って初じゃない？出てくるの。
Can I leave? Are you going to arrest me? No. They'd laugh you out of the building. A lawyer would make mincemeat of you.
すごい怒ってる。
Are you arresting me? No. Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Open this door. This is a nicer room. This is where you take people when it's time to arrest them.
なるほどね。
Yes. No lawyer. What are you going to arrest me for?
それも言えよ、逮捕の理由を。
They said it was food poisoning. There was something in the food they ate. My dad liked to pick mushrooms, grow them too. They said it was the mushrooms. It was hard to believe. Death caps. They have a skirt around the cap. My dad taught me that. But, I mean, the police had no reason to think it was
お
suspicious.
父
They
さ
lived
んと
alone.
両親がなんか死んだとかなんとか言ってたよ
And
ね。
no one had any reason to hurt them.
ちょっとキノコ弁護士、まず弁護士から。出てきた。
Yes, I understand my rights. No, I don't need a lawyer.
だってさっきここでさ、冗談じゃない。
Can I leave?
帰っていい？
Are you going to arrest me? No. They'd laugh you
ほ
out
ら
of the
弁護士。
building. A law-
キノコ。
I was living in the
私
attic.
は屋根裏にいて、
It was a very hard
こ
time.
の時に白状してるのかな。
I was depressed. Was still pretty
まあ、
sick
性病
of
になる
the
って言ってたも
STD.
んな。
And I came down one morning.
彼らってのは両親のことだろうね、きっと。
They were in bed and both had been sick. They'd thrown up a lot. And I slept through it.
眠っていた。
The police said it was mushrooms they ate.
警察はキノコが原因だって言った。
Dad was a mushroom expert. I mean, he used to take us picking with him and he taught us how to recognize them.
彼らっていうことは多分お父さんお母
He
さんのこと
wasn't
なのか
away
な。
when he picked death caps.
なんかキノコ関係でさ殺されたのかな。また謎が増えたな。
But the police believe that's what happened.
毒。
They never even looked in the attic.
屋根裏って検索したっけ？これなんだよな。あ、毒出てきた。
At the time they said it was poison, food poisoning.
食中毒。
I mean, I felt so guilty. If I'd still been at home,
自分が家に残っていれば屋根裏にいたんじゃないの？なんかわかんないんだよな。食中毒。逮捕やったもんな。食中毒になってた。2回。警察確か調べてる。改札だよ。調べたし、刑事も調べたし、どうしようかな。下ネタ系行ってみる？なんかわかんねえな。人形ってやったよね。ラプンツェル魔女。ラプンツェルも塔の上のラプンツェルだから。カツラウィッグだよ、ウィッグ。ジョン・ウィッグ。グだっけ？ウィッグ、あ、来た。
a wig. You mean, what type of wig?
ブロンドの。
No, I've never worn a wig. What kind of wig?
嘘つけよお前。ウィッグつけたって言ってたじゃん。
This other person doesn't exist. I don't know what the blonde wig is, but it could be anything. Have you looked at the cat flap?
もう一人の人格はいるよ。
No.
これ調べたっけ？いいえ。残ってる。人目を警戒してウィッグをかぶるようになったの。花とは公園であって私も出所したいと言ったけど、いるわけにはいかないから、なんかセックスした。17歳だった。これどういうことなんだろう。
Simon would get their own. This was 9.
9時ぐらいだったと思う。
I went round and she was waiting for me. She was furious and
もの
so
すごく怒って
angry, the kind of anger you could only have towards yourself.
自分に対して怒る
We
か
screamed at each other, argued, cried, we fought. I hit her back, left a bruise.
私は彼女を
I had my wig on from performing and she tore it
ウ
off.
ィッグをむしり取った。これウィッグなのかな。
Eventually, we grew tired of fighting and I left. This was 9.
殴るで検索してみるか。けどうしようかな。猫入り口。止まった。何を調べればいいんだ。あとどれだったっけな。結構調べたな。結構見てきたよ。猫2階、屋根裏も調べたし、ちょっと行き詰まったから、とりあえず今回はこの辺で終わりにしとこうかな。ちょっと大体全部調べてからさっきのこのチャットで終わったよって言えばなんか進むと思うんで、次回もうちょっと調べてからやっていきたいと思います。ということでまた見てね。謎が謎を呼ぶ。